Welcome back, gamers. Lazy Gamer here, and let's play some more Knights of the Old Republic. We're still trying to find Sunry, innocent. Of course, we just met with a strange man. There is no evidence to be found in the Sith embassy. There is supposedly some evidence in here. Let's have a look.
Welcome to Manan. I'm Roland Wan. As the official representative of the Republic Embassy on this planet, I'm here to help all citizens of the Republic should they require aid.
I'm investigating the Sunry case.
I don't know much about the facts of the case, but I find it hard to believe. I never met Sunry, but he's a hero of the Republic, not a murderer. The so-called evidence against him is an obvious frame-up. It has to be. The Sith must have plotted Sunry's downfall to embarrass and discredit the Republic.
That's one possibility.
If you want to solve this mess, I would focus on the Sith. That or check out the murder scene at the hotel. Talk to the other guests. Maybe they know something. I regret I could not be of more assistance in your investigation.
A mission from Jedi Council, yeah.
Oh, of course. Of course I'll do whatever I can. But I'm only a simple diplomatic representative of the Republic. I doubt I can be of any use to the Jedi Council.
Star map.
An ancient and forgotten race. And you think it may be here on Manan?
You know something?
Well, perhaps. But if you want to get information about that, you'll have to do something for me first.
You want to tell me? I don't think I want more.
Don't think you can manipulate me, Jedi. The Republic Diplomatic Corps has to deal with the Sith all the time, so we're very resistant to mental influence. Your only real choice is to help me so I can help you.
Alright then, what do you want me to do?
We were using a submersible reconnaissance droid in the ocean surrounding Otto City, and it was damaged. It took a data recording of the outside of the city before being driven off by the Phyraxan sharks, but while it was returning to the surface, it encountered difficulties and was disabled. Its automatic systems floated it to the surface, but we could not retrieve it in time. The Sith were applying subtle pressure to the Selkath authorities for some reason we've not determined, and were able to delay us long enough that they could retrieve the droid before we did. The droid's data centers are heavily encrypted, so it will take the Sith several days, we believe, to get to its data. It was captured 12 hours ago. It is imperative that we get it back.
Where is this droid?
It's heavily guarded, we're sure, in the Sith embassy here on Manan. Since we have no remaining soldiers to spare, and certainly not our elite ones, we have no one capable of entering the Sith base and retrieving it. That is what we would ask you to do.
How do I get in then?
There are several leads we've been working on to get into the Sith base. Any of them should work for you, although it might be wise to concentrate your efforts on just one. The first method that's possible is to help us interrogate a Sith prisoner we managed to catch after he tried to infiltrate our base. He's being held just inside our enclave. We think he may be able to give us the passcode that the Sith give their informers to enter the base. He has proved most resilient so far.
What's the other way?
We managed to pick up a crate of blank Sith data cards, the type they use for pass cards. The encryption system to unlock them is very difficult, however. But if you are more skilled than our technicians, you may be able to gain access that way.
Another way?
The Sith have got the Selkath to give them exclusive use of one of the main hangar bays. Visiting Sith masters use this bay to land, then take a speeder over the water to an external entrance to the Sith enclave. The luckless spy we mentioned earlier had a pass card to that hangar on him. While it is surely well guarded, it may prove to be the most direct route. Here's the card. The Sith base itself is very heavily guarded. If they became aware of your presence, I fear you would be quickly outnumbered and killed. Here is a pass card to get you inside our facility. You should find all you need to get started in there. You can choose whichever of the methods you want, as long as you get in the base and get the data recording back. Which method do you think you would like to try first?
Landing bay, maybe?
You'll need luck for that one. Odds are they have some pretty strong guards in there. But It's also the way most likely to succeed. I wish you luck in your task. Should you retrieve the data recording from the droid, return it here to me, and we can see about getting you that information.
Right. Anyway, I can get in here now. And there is our Sith spy, I guess. Let's see. Right. Wrong computer. Restricted access. I guess not. If the Force is with me, there is computer room.
So you're the one who's gonna try to get into the Sith base, eh? Huh. Good luck, you're gonna need it. This is our main computer room here. We got the box of pass cards we got from the Sith, but we haven't been able to break their encryption yet. We have been able to decode the numeric system they use, but there are holes in our terminal sequence patterns.
I don't care.
The encryption system is composed of 6 most are simple. Everyone, since Roland...
It's not why I'm here. Large computer. Let's see. Slice computer. All right. I don't have enough spikes, do I? At least not. Oh, I did. How many spikes do I have? Oh, right. Oh, damn. He's not innocent, is he? So we actually did it. That's not conducive to his getting out. Still, perhaps for Julian, his wife's sake, I will try to have him exonerated anyway. I say try. I might not be able to. And then we'll have to look into these mercenaries, and then we can do that stuff for that other guy, so I can get the star map. First, we'll finish this side quest. Thinking it was over here. Yeah. To talk to her more as well.
I hear you've been appointed as arbiter in Sunry's trial. My husband is innocent. Please don't let him go to jail for a crime he didn't commit.
Problem is, he did. I can prove that, but did he have an affair?
Of course not. Yes. Yes, he was having an affair. He was seeing that Sith woman. After all these years we've been together, he just struck me like that. Not publicly, oh no. But inside, that's what it feels. He started seeing Alasa last year. I had my suspicions for a while, but he was careless. Pretty soon everyone knew. But even though I'm sure that harlot was only using him, I know he couldn't have killed her. He came and confessed to the affair to me. He said he was going there to break it off, to end it. Maybe the Sith woman attacked him, and he had to defend himself. But even though he cheated on me, inside he's still the man I loved. Loved. He's too kind and gentle to have killed her in cold blood.
I'll try and save him anyway. I'll not get the Sith. Get one up on the Republic.
Find the real evidence. That's all I ask. The real evidence will prove Sunry didn't do this.
I've already found it. This is sort of a non-Jedi thing, huh? Still. It was not unlocked. It is now. Right. Sunry? Who's that guy then? Oh, prisoner. Right.
Jolie, what are you doing here? Laura sent me, Sunry. I'm here to get you out of this mess. The courts went and made us arbiters for your case.
Just like old times, eh, Jolie? You come swooping in out of nowhere to save my tail from the fire?
You saved my wrinkle butt more than a few times as well, friend, if I recall. But there'll be time for catching up later. Right now, we need to focus on the case.
The case is a complete frame-up. Anyone looking at the evidence could see that. So I thought. But the cellcasts seem to think that there's enough to go to trial. There aren't any witnesses. All that evidence against me is circumstantial and completely flawed.
Let's go over the evidence then.
Well, you know I was having an affair with Alasa. I went there to break it off that night. Well, I can tell you it wasn't easy. She was young and beautiful. But I love Alora. I knew I had to do it. I broke it off quickly as I could, and then I left. I found out later she'd been murdered when the Selkath authorities came knocking on my door. But let's look at the facts they've given. Alasa was brutally killed. Think about that. She was a Sith, trained in battle, and I'm just a crippled old man. My war injuries make it difficult for me to walk, even to hold things. See how my hands are shaking? How could I kill a Sith warrior at close quarters? I ask you. Further, they say they found my hero's cross at the crime scene. Would I leave my war medal behind if I killed someone? Even I'm not that stupid. Obviously, the Sith planted the cross. And what about the lack of forensic evidence? Skin and hair samples, clothing fibers. Why isn't there anything like that at the crime scene? Sounds like an obvious frame-up to me. I hope you can see how the Sith are manipulating the Selkath, and probably even you to set up this against me. We need to get this over with quickly and clear my name. Anything else I can help you with? I want my arbiter to be well prepared before we go to trial. Go ahead, ask. Ask what you need to. I've got nothing to hide.
Rodian?
A Rodian? I didn't know there were any Rodians on Manan. Oh, except for Tybark and this one named Glupar who's hanging around the hotel all the time. Okay, so maybe there are a whole bunch of Rodians on Manan. But what does that matter? If he planted evidence at the scene, it's a clear sign of a frame-up. He probably took all the evidence of the real killer at the same time. The evidence of a Sith conspiracy keeps getting stronger, doesn't it? I suspect there's still stuff you want to clear up. Go ahead, ask. Ask what you need to. I've got nothing to hide.
Actually, you do, because you killed her, but oh well. I'm not sure what happens if I pick number 2. 3 then.
How would they know? They weren't there. I heard some of the witnesses said that too, but I swear she was alive when I left. I wonder if the Sith have been putting pressure on people to get them to convict me. It wouldn't surprise me at all. They've had it in for me since the war. You should ask everyone about that. They might admit to helping the Sith under pressure.
I'll be going now.
Very well. I suppose there is still much you must do before the trial. Once you've gotten enough evidence to go to trial, just tell the warden we're ready. The sooner I get out of the cell, the better.
I know you did it, but like I said... Not really, but fine. Now star map I can ignore, I think. I have seen him. Let's begin the trial, shall we? Yeah, I'm sure. Let's go. I will try to have him freed, of course. I will not get light or dark side points for whatever I do, so it doesn't really matter.
It is an honor to see justice served, and I will see Sunry is executed for the crime he has committed.
The man I saw leaving, Sunry, probably left after I heard the blaster shot.
The guilt of the accused is apparent even this early in the trial.
Hey! I told him not to. I'm going to fail, aren't I? Perhaps because I talked to him again? Well, he's not innocent, so I guess it doesn't matter. Objection!
Of course, Your Honor. Feareth me. What did you see the night of the murder?
Well, I came out into the hallway after hearing the blaster shot and saw Sunry over there limping down the hall out of the building.
A very obvious point, Your Honors. The accused was seen leaving the scene of the crime after the blaster that killed Elassa was fired.
going to fail, man. I don't care anymore.
You mean actually see him kill her with my own eyes? Well, no, but I don't think there could have been anyone else there. Yes, from what I could tell, she carried a lightsaber under that cloak of hers.
Objection! That doesn't prove she was a Jedi.
No more. Sure.
Glupor the Rhodian, you were staying in the hotel the night of the murder and saw Sunry leaving Elassa's room, didn't you?
Sunry mulira. No ba mulira setilai kunka.
This is clear, then, that Sunry left the room with the Sith Elassa already dead behind him.
Did you plant a metal?
Glupor.
Don't do it, Glupor.
Glupor kan kinta big nibora tong chitsa.
Lies! Slander! I object!
Glupor wanti.
No more questions. Sure.
You, Elora, are Sunry's lawful wife. Your husband was a hero in the last war between the Sith Empire and the Republic. He was crippled in that war. Do you not believe he'd blame the Sith for his injury?
Yes, I guess he would.
And there you have motive. Sunry seeks revenge on the Sith for what they did to him and killed Elassa.
Cripple.
He was a good man, but his injuries pained him terribly. But he always held on, always persevered. I don't think he could have beaten her or anything like that. But a blaster? I just don't know.
Affair, yeah.
Yes. Yes, it was true. He was having an affair with that Sith harlot.
It seems painfully obvious that he killed her to keep her quiet about the affair.
He'd been seeing her for some time, I think. But he said he was going to change. He'd gone there that night to end it. We talked the night before and he'd promised. But now things have become so very complicated.
This is not going to work. No. Oh, I don't care.
I wish to call forth Sunry himself, Your Honors. Are you a war hero, Mr. Sunry? You fought in wars against the Sith Empire, correct?
Yes, that's right. And I don't regret it either. The Republic needs its heroes.
Indeed. Would you say that you dislike the Sith? Even hate them?
Of course I hate them. Trying to take over the galaxy every chance they get, killing millions of innocents?
Pure politics. Were you in Elassa's room on the night of the murder?
Well, yes, I was. I had been having an affair with Elassa and my wife, yes. But I realized how wrong I'd been, and I was going there to end it.
You were having an affair with a Sith. You wanted to end it quickly and quietly, so you killed her from behind and tried to flee.
No,
I think we can see the answer clear enough, Mr. Sunry.
Yes, I think they would. They wouldn't want to lose one of their sources, even though I didn't give them anything. They might have killed her for her failure. Or they might have thought she'd turn against them or something like that.
The Sith Empire is not the barbaric institution you portray it to be.
No? Nah. Nah.
I think the facts in this case are very straightforward. Sunry was having an affair with Elassa. He sought to end it, and the simplest, quickest method, given his hatred of the Sith, was to simply kill her. Witnesses saw Sunry fleeing the scene, and material evidence places him there at the time of the murder as well. I am confident that any informed observation of the facts will lead the judges, Your Honors, to this very conclusion. The Sith would not leave the medal of her killer clutched in her hand.
Well, of course they do.
Sunry.
No, Your Honors. I demand the death penalty.
This is the will of the court, but it doesn't feel like justice to me.
Well, at least he lives. But... And I don't actually feel very guilty about him being imprisoned since he actually did it. But it was Sith, of course, which is the enemy of the Republic. But then, why in the name of everything holy did he actually go and have an affair with her in the first place? Right. Next mission. Missing Selkath there. Yeah, I wonder if that might be connected to my other main quests. Still. Also, there were the mercenaries. Right.
Don't mind. I'm in the middle of a Republic recruiting drive right now. I need to hire these mercenaries before they sign up with the Sith.
Why?
In case you hadn't noticed, there's a war. If we don't hire these mercs, the Sith will. Now, excuse me. I have to continue my recruitments.
Right. Actually, I'm not sure if I really care about the side quests in this. Well, apart from the missing people, obviously. The war hero had obviously done it. No question about that. Still though.
Say, you must be new around here. My name is Viglo. You don't look like those Republic scum, and you aren't one of us Sith. That's what brings you to Manon.
Passing through.
Well, you picked a real stinkhole to stop at. Republic soldiers are everywhere. There's arrogance. I wish we could bomb this ocean world into a desert. But we need that Kolto for our Sith troops. Man, I hate this place. It isn't easy here, you know. Not with all the... But I don't really want to talk about that right now. I'm just here to have a couple...
I'll be
Hey,
going now.
barkeep, I sense I've offended my lady friend. Bring me another round so I can drop...
I don't care anymore.
I hope you're here to play some Pazak. I'd prefer to make my credit. Hey, here's an idea. Why don't you ask the mercs? Better yet, go down to the embassy and ask the Republic. You done wasting my time now? So clear out already. I hope you're here to... I prefer... I might know a little bit about this, but telling you might put my life at risk. And that don't come cheap. See, I can give you a leg up on investigating what the Sith are up to. But it'll cost you 200 credits.
But I'm your friend. You want to tell me?
Yes. Yes, I suppose I do. I want to tell you everything I know. I don't know what the Sith are actually up to, but I know who could tell you. The Iridorian mercenary. Spends all day in the mercenary enclave, and everyone gives him a wide berth. The Sith were cozying up to him real good a while ago. Go speak to him about this. Be careful. Them Iridorians have a nasty reputation.
Thanks anyway.
That's all I know. You want any more info on the Sith and their schemes? Go talk to the Iridorian. You done wasting my time now?
Yeah, I believe
So
it.
clear.
I got... This is getting worse and worse. Yeah, I am a light sider. Really. I didn't clear that guy because he wasn't innocent, was he? And I'm failing this too. Anyway, what was actually the... And I wasn't paying attention because someone is blasting outside. And it distracted me, and now I'm supposed to talk to someone. Oh, bugger. feel like I've done nothing and still I am. Whatever. This was your host, the Lazy Gamer, logging off. Bye guys.